senseless acts of violence that are just tearing our country to pieces right now. And I'm going to get into that. I don't want to get into the political realm of that this morning, but I do want to say this about the spiritual part of it. Folks, there's a spiritual war over this country. And when you see these things that take place, like you saw last night in El Paso and Dayton, it's nothing but the devil. The guns didn't do this. People did this full of the devil. And they were demon possessed. And these people are being used as pawns in this elite deep state game to control this country, to take the guns away, to take any freedom away that we've got. And listen to me. It's not just about the guns. It's about your ability to worship. It's all tied together, because if they can take your guns away, they can take your ability to worship God away. And they're trying to do everything in one swoop. And don't be deceived by all the rhetoric that you're hearing out there this morning. And that's not today's message, but I've been grieved in my spirit, and I felt grieved last night, the very minutes after this took place, watching the comments of these senseless politicians, these brainless politicians, and these demon-possessed politicians that have been on their shows blaming the president for this, blaming rhetoric, blaming everything else, blaming the guns. Biden was out there blaming the NRA yesterday. Beto O'Rourke blaming Trump for the rhetoric, a white national supremacist, and he's embracing the same ideology this killer did in El Paso. And I want you to think about this, folks, the irony of this. The shooting in California was by a guy of Iranian descent. You heard very little. You heard very little about that shooting in the media, because that shooting was tied to possibly an Islamic jihadist attack